Hello, my name is Cassidy Gavin, but I normally go by Cass. Um, so this is my video introduction for Sign Language 101 at Rio Salado online. So the first question, why do you want to learn American Sign Language? Um, I think it is a valuable language to learn because you can interact with people just like any other language. But I feel like the deaf and hard of hearing community is extremely underrepresented, and in the fact that not many people know American Sign Language, so it's hard for them to just communicate. So I feel like if I learn, um, it would positively impact me, and then I could communicate that to my community. Um, and then the second question, do you plan on using American Sign Language in the future, and if so, how? I want to be a doctor, and I feel like it could help me in the future if there was a patient who was hard of hearing or deaf and couldn't really hear the language or hear like English. It would be extremely helpful for them to not only know that someone can understand them, but also someone can treat them and they can understand what's happening to them. And then also just like working with public, um, it would be nice to be able to communicate with just deaf people or hard of hearing people in my community. And then the third question, my experience with deaf people. I haven't had much of an experience with deaf people. I've had like deaf cashiers at like Target, and then one time I was doing a volunteer event, and this kid, he was small, but he was nonverbal, and I was saying stuff to him because it was around Halloween time, so I was like, do you want candy and stuff like that? And then he had an interpreter with him and she was signing, and I thought that was super cool, but I haven't had like a deaf or hard of hearing person in my life. And then plans for future, plans for in the future with signers or deaf people. I feel like it would definitely be easier to communicate. So I'm excited to be able to work with people on another level, um, because I know it's hard if someone doesn't speak the language you speak. It's hard to communicate the important points or just um, say basic things. So I feel like it would be very valuable to learn that.